Fishing is the newest feature that has been added into Souls RNG. But here's the thing, Souls RNG is mainly an AFK game, and because of that, people including me have found ways to completely fish while just AFK and even automatically sell those fish. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a 6-hour AFK, but I literally just fish. But of course we'll still have the cutscenes, and I feel like we might cook in this video because, well, there's just one thing. So we are in game here. I am going to be counting how many fish points I get during all of this fishing, just to see how much I can get in 6 hours. Because yeah, I've been working on a new piece of AFK software, which I've been working on quite a while, and it is currently not finished, so a lot of the things that you see might not be in the final version, and of course I can't show too much. Yeah, here's the hell spawn that I've been working on, and of course a couple of things might be blurred out here because I can't show everything. But yeah, you do have a couple of things. Of course, here's the auto fish feature, which it's not really final. I think the devs are going to change it so that you AFK less. Yeah, I can't really show much else. But anyway, right before we do get into this video, I have a question for you. Do you want a free game pass? This is a very simple question. I have a very simple answer, and that is that every single person that comments with a game pass at the username on this video, they will have a chance to win a game pass in the next video. I'm not even joking here. I know I'm gonna go broke because of it, but if you just put on those notifications to make sure you know that the next video is coming so you can comment on it, and of course watch the video, and of course like and subscribe to try increase your chances. But anyway, we here have a list of the last comments of the last video, and I'm going to be loading all of them in, and I will cover my eyes, randomly move the scroll bar, and then pick the first comments I see. So let's just get to doing that. I can't really fake this. That's not a comment, and that doesn't have a username. And that's the next thing I see. This username at VIP Plus. So it looks like I'm not going broke today. But if this guy put in his username, which he didn't, he would have a free Fisherman chest tree. But I will now add you on my account, and as soon as you request it, I will get to talking to you, and I'll try to give you the game pass in game. And you'll see them win in the next video where I show the clip of me giving them the game pass. But anyway, that's all. Just remember to subscribe and you could end up like that guy. So I think it's time to start putting on my boost and start counting what rolls we start at. So this is going to be a little bit of a shorter AFK than usual because I have less boosts, and of course I'm testing a macro here which could literally break because that's just my luck. So 36 zombies, 36 fortune 2s, 36 strange ones, which of course gave us the slot, but it doesn't matter because we will be using a lot of speed boosts. That actually hurt. We're going to get a bit less lucky because we didn't get anything at the power. 360 lucky potions, 360 speed potions, which hurt, and that's for now at least everything that I'll use. I think I have to use another 36 fortune 2s. Also, I will be popping a couple of haste 2s throughout the AFK, and as you saw there, we are at 22.36 luck, so that's the luck value that we'll be using as well, the polite core. So that's how much luck we'll have. We will also be starting at 20,698 fish points, and this will go up by a lot during the AFK. And now we are ready to start the AFK at, let's see, 72,259,716 heavenlies, which is quite a lot of potions, and my macro thingy works in hard mode difficulty, so I'll most likely just be AFKing here. And let me tell you guys why I feel like this AFK might be lucky, and that is because I have this thing called bad luck. And basically, because of the fact that I am testing a macro that I've spent stupid amount of times on trying to make work and trying to make it work well, I feel like the cutscenes will definitely mess with the macro. So maybe I'll get like a really long 1 billion plus cutscene and completely destroy everything and make it like error out like crazy. I have no idea, and that's why I feel like I'll get lucky, because at the moment I'll just be unlucky on the macro actually working. So honestly, I think it's time to just get to doing this. I'll see you guys in about 6 hours after I auto roll and buffs enable, and I guess it's time to just wait and hopefully get lucky with all of our luck. That's a merchant I won't be collecting. Alright, so that's been like 6.5 hours, but a little bit more of that because of a couple of things that kind of went wrong during the AFK. Well, some of them are the nature of my macro being quite a work in progress, and other things being that Souls RNG is a little bit broken. So first of all, you might realize that I am extremely stuttering right now. That is because there's currently a bug with selling fish. If you sell a little bit too much here, you could get to a point where you could create a thing called a memory leak, and that means that something while selling here makes my RAM or memory go up, and because it doesn't delete itself after it's done with it, that means that the lag becomes so unbearable that my macros actually stop working. It makes animations break, it makes buttons move, which means I literally have to change values, which honestly I think I'm gonna try have a fix for that, which I'll try do after the video. But honestly, this is so bad, it's unplayable. You cannot fish macro when it's lagging this much. I had to restart the server multiple times to get rid of it. We might as well sell all of our fish. I'll tell you guys how many fish points I got, then calculate how much luck in total I have gotten from the entire AFK. And that's all sold. So let's see. We currently have 40,236 fish points. And we started with 20,698, which means that in total, in this entire AFK, we have obtained 19,538 fish points, which is pretty crazy. And of course, this would have been more if it wasn't for the game self-destructing slowly. And honestly, even if I had color detection a little bit better working, so it was able to click the button, it still wouldn't really work well because of the amount of lag spikes that happen in the game. That would make it impossible to fish. There's a Mary, you might as well snipe it, which sucks, by the way. And let's see, has debug luck been real? Has all of my misery of trying to bug fix literally during an AFK, I actually don't know what I'll end up with this recording, has it given me luck? So first of all, we might as well see how much total luck we've obtained during the entire AFK. So we now have 72,339,640 rolls. In total, 79,924 rolls, because this was, of course, not 6 hours, but actually like 6.5, because I decided to add some extra on because of the fact that I was debugging so much. The cutscenes while I was debugging will still be put in the video though. And for the last half an hour, I did actually have like the wrath on, so that's pretty bad. But good news is that didn't do that much. So in total, with everything included, this AFK was 1,783,446.74 luck, or 178 million%, which is pretty crazy. A little bit smaller than normal AFKs, but also you might as well see as we turn on our auto roll because the AFK is over. Did it pay off? And honestly, I have a kind of bad feeling about this. And yeah, we did get quite a few celestials because I am collecting them again because I want heavenlies. And I'd say we collected about 10 of them. And we got 3 polarities, we got 2 brawlers, an astral, 2 cosmos, is a virtual, 2 parasites, savior, a galaxy, 2 twilights, a sailor, a fatal error, and a final one, which hopefully isn't the last, an overseer. Now, I did not see if we got any globals, and honestly, I kind of doubt it because this AFK went kind of badly. And you can tell because of the amount of stuttering. You might even be able to hear my computer on the mic every single time the stutter happens. It's really bad. So honestly, I'm not sure what's to blame. The misery of debugging, which basically never ends. Testing can never end. If you guys are trying to do this yourselves, keep in mind that it could take an entire eternity for you to finally get it to fully work, because I have a lot of weeks to do finally make this fully work. And hopefully in the next update they fix the memory leak issue, and of course all of this lag stuff, and there's a chance auto fishing will become useless anyway. So while we are in this absolutely stuttery mess, they actually did shut down the game to make heavily purchasable, which is kind of fair because we don't want the game to be debalanced. I'm gonna ask you guys to please like and subscribe, not just to have a chance to win a free game pass if you comment your username and the game pass, but also to not end up like me and have to lag an insane amount because Souls RNG starts to fall apart from my eyes here. And well, goodbye.